Bet you think I'm sitting at home. No. Bet you think that I'm all alone. No. Bet you think I'm missing you and wishing you would watch me on your phone. Okay, you got me. It doesn't matter if you're drinking, 'cause this show will have you thinking. You're somewhere on a beach, sipping something strong. Got a guy or girl and you got it going on. You drink all day and party all night. We'll be loving life even though we're inside. I know you wish you were here with Christie, and it's been a long week. I know you missed me. So get some sun, have some fun, tell your friends to be jelly. Quarantining with Kenny. It's Thursday, baby. You know what that means. It's time to quarantine with Kenny. Yeah. How have you guys been? You been real nice? You been keeping it chill? You been loving life? You been getting out in the world? Is it hot? Is it cold? Where is it? How are you? Who are you? Where are you at? Anyway, I'm so glad to be back here with Quarantine with Kenny. I am your host from coast to coast to coast to coast, Mr. Kenny Shades Foster. I'm so glad you guys are here. Welcome back to the gig as we have it. You know, I will say something right now that's probably going to surprise you. I want to go outside. I'm getting really tired of this. I'm trying to make trips. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to do the thing. But really, I love sitting at home and with my weighted blanket. I don't know if you guys have one of these. Okay, can you even see that? Here we go. I'll make sure you can see it. We'll come back to I have this weighted blanket, and it's like a hug. I don't know if you've done anything like that, but it wraps you up as if you're saying. Doesn't matter. I'm so glad it is Thursday, which means only one thing, that we've got a fantastic guest for you today, and that we're going to have a lot of fun. Even if it's only a little fun, we're going to make it look like a lot, because that's how we roll here at Quarantine with Kenny, here on Sound of Nashville. So let me tell you about our guest today. She is coming in from LaLaLand, which means it is earlier for her than it is for any of us, way over there on the West Coast. Some call it the best coast. I'm not going to get in that fight, if I'm being honest. So she is a native of Mesa, Arizona, which I have family in Mesa. If you're there, fam, hey, good to see you. So she lives in LA now, but she attributes her country sound to actually growing up in Arizona. And it's funny because I wanted to use Little Dirk's Bentley, an Arizona native, and I also wanted to use I've got some dear friends that are from Arizona that are in the country music scene. Most people don't attribute that. Now, it is South, it is Southern, we understand that, but I can't wait to talk to her a little bit about that, what it is that makes Arizona country to her. So she struggled, as she was growing up, she struggled with dyslexia. And even though her parents were super supportive, her school that wasn't necessarily. So she found a lot of solace in songwriting and in singing. And she's I think she's doing very well for herself. Her single Halfway Fell has surpassed 1 million streams at this point. And she just released a new one last week. And hopefully, if we can beg her, we'll get to hear of it from her today. A little song called Gold Summer. She's played across the U.S. in famous venues, Hotel Cafe, The Viper Room. She's opened for Jason Aldean, Billy Carrington, Kit Moore, Toby Keith, BB Rexa, and more. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to keep her from you. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Miss Christie Huff. Christie, are you there?
Hey!
Look at you, you palm tree as well.
Yes. Oh, yeah, palm trees. You know, got to keep the beach present.
Is that your actual wallpaper?
So, no, it's, oh, I wish. It's a tapestry. Thanks to Amazon. $12 on Amazon. The best purchase I've made.
You know what? Just pretend it's your window.
I know, yeah. Yeah, this is my view right outside my window. It's pretty crazy, you know? And it's that shade of like pink all the time.
Oh,
no matter what time of day it is.
Rose-colored glasses for all of us, right?
Yes. Yes.
So, Christie, how are you? How is Los Angeles right now?
I'm good. It's good. It's sunny out, so that's nice. Like, no more June gloom, so that's really nice. I'm like,
great.
I might go on a bike ride after this. So
oh, that sounds fantastic. Are you tandem? Are you a mountain? Where do you end up riding?
No, I live right next to a bike trail that goes straight to the beach. So
fantastic.
Yeah, I live like 2 miles away from the beach. So I'm like, I might go biking later.
that's great. Which beach are you near? What part of LA are you?
Like Playa Vista, Playa del Rey. It's Playa Beach. Is technically what it's called. So yeah, I love it.
Well, good. It sounds fantastic. How long have you been there at this point?
Oh man, well, so I've been in this location for like 3 years.
Okay.
And then I've been in like LA for 6. So it's crazy. Time goes by so fast.
Flies are crazy.
And then like,
yeah.
are we almost in August? It's crazy.
No.
Yes. Is today the last day of July? I think.
It's the 30th. No, they got one more. Right?
Okay.
We got one more day. So just live it up. Pretend like
July. It's still summer. Everything's good.
we got this covered. So obviously it's been a weird year for everybody. Like what is lockdown / quarantine? What does it even look like for you? Like what was, I know what was different. You don't have to tell me, but like what have you found yourself doing?
Well, I've been doing a lot of live streams, which I really do like. Like, you don't have to drive anywhere. I can wake up. Like, today it's at 10 a.m. I'm like, cool. I can wake up at 9, roll out of bed, get ready, and bam, I'm at my show. So that's good.
Yeah. Convenience. Key.
Very convenient. I've been doing a lot of, like, Zoom rights, too. So, that's
how do you find that?
Stay connected. I like it. Like, obviously, writing in person is always the best. But
superior.
I don't mind it, we get straight to the point. And then, I started recording a pod. I sound so cliche, probably. I started recording a
podcast, right? Well, it's like everybody else who's like, well, I decided to pick up my guitar. And you're like, no, we've got this covered. Leave us alone.
I know, like, no, there's already too many, like, struggling musicians right now. We don't need more, okay?
Shit, please do not become one.
Yeah. No. It's already saturated enough.
Yeah, absolutely. So, hey, what like, have you been binging anything? Have you been watching? Has anything tickled your fancy? What did you find that you couldn't believe that you would be into, and it turns out you were totally into it? What's that thing?
Tiger King is for one. Like, I really.
Were you an early adopter, or did that come later for you?
No, I was pretty early. Like, I tend to hop on the bandwagon pretty quickly. I'm not ashamed to admit that.
Sure.
So,
no judgment here.
So everybody was watching it, so then I was like, okay, I guess I better. And then I watched like the whole entire, series in like 2 days or something.
Yeah, of course.
So that was good. Right now, I'm binging a new show, Good Girls. It's not new. I guess it's been out for a while, but
yeah. Who's in that? What's that thing?
So it has I don't even know, like Rita from Parks and Rec, the girl who played Donna, and then.
Yes.
A girl from Mad Men, the redhead from Mad Men.
Oh, Christina Hendricks.
Yes.
I don't know why I knew that.
Oh my gosh, no, that's awesome. I know her name now because I've been looking up the whole cast. So I've been binging that. I'm on like episode 8, and I started it like 2 days ago. And
oh, great!
So
Fantastico, I love it, man.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I found something. It's a little heavier than Good Girls, but Watchmen on HBO. Like
I've heard that. Okay. Yes.
Oh my God. So I watched that. It just like blew my mind, especially in this particular moment. Like if you didn't watch it in the next couple months, it almost feels like you're in it, given the subject matter. It's so intense and it's so artfully done.
I'll have to add that to my list.
Yeah, put it in there. Again, you got to be ready because it's challenging everything and it's going to flip you all over the place. But also, I noticed it led the Emmy nomination. They have like 26 Emmys it was nominated for.
Whoa. So okay.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
That.
Yeah.
I know. I really like Schitt's Creek. That did well with Emmys. Or is doing well with Emmys. So I'm like, yay.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, cool. Hey, I've got some questions here. People wrote in before we got this started. Would you mind answering a few of them for us?
Of course. Yes.
Okay. Good. So. You just released Golden Summer. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, what does your perfect summer day look like?
Ooh, that's a good question. Well, obviously, I guess I'll do a perfect summer day. We can pre-quarantine before anything.
Okay, fine. I guess. Yeah, let's just imagine we're in a world that's normal. Go ahead.
Okay, perfect. That's hard to imagine these days. No.
Wait, what?
Well, okay. I guess my perfect summer day. I would start with like a hike in the morning, like in Malibu. I'm gonna give you like my whole day. So
do it. Come on. That's what I asked.
With a hike in Malibu in the morning, and then go and chill on the beach. Until like I would start my hike pretty early, like 7. That's early for me. So 7. Go to the beach until like noon. Then go to this place called Malibu Seafood and get some fish tacos.
Okay.
Then I go home, shower up. and go out with some friends to get some ice cream in Venice at this place called Salt and Straw, if anybody knows it. Really
Oh, I know
good.
something, bro. I
It's
mean, I've
so
only been to the
good.
Portland one, but I know it.
Okay, no, I mean that one's probably better because it's like the original. So
I won't tell. I'm not gonna
and,
tell.
and then I would end the night going to like I don't know, like the bars of LA, like bar hopping and just kind of having fun downtown.
Are you a Sunset girl or a Santa Monica
Santa
Boulevard girl?
Monica, it's close.
Okay.
It's like closer to home. Anything that I don't have to drive far to, if I don't need to,
Sure.
that's better.
Okay, rock and roll. Well, hey, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you do. So next time you're in Los Angeles, maybe you can find her at one of those places.
Yes, come hang out with me. Until then, I'll just be at my house.
Right
Yeah,
here.
here.
Perfect. So let me see. Here's another question for you. So growing up, I mentioned this in the introduction here. You said you had dyslexia. Have you worked on that? Have you grown out of that? Or is that a thing that sort of sticks with you for a lifetime?
Yeah, so dyslexia, it's neurological. So it does stay with you your whole life. There's no I guess recovering from it. But you do as you grow up and kind of you learn tools to kind of manage it, I guess,
Sure.
So that's actually my podcast that I started in quarantine. It's a dyslexia awareness podcast. So
cool.
And I'll be releasing that dyslexia month, which is in October. So yeah, and in the podcast I just kind of talk more about that, just it's neurological, it stays with you, but over time, and everybody who has dyslexia kind of forms their own tools that work for them and how they can learn. So yeah, over time I've been able to learn ways how I can learn, because that itself kind of takes a lot of time to know what type of process kind of sticks with me. So so yeah, but yeah, it's neurological, so it does never go away. Yeah.
Great. So, and their follow-up is, do you have any advice for maybe some kids that are in the same situation, besides obviously listening to your podcast?
Yeah. I mean, I think my biggest advice would be, man, I have so many things, I guess, that I would want to say.
How about a top three?
A top three. Okay. So my number one advice would be to don't compare yourself to your classmates or people around you who don't struggle with a learning disability, because that will just there's no reason why your brain works that way other than you were born with it. So there's no use in putting yourself down or and I know I did it too. I would call myself in my own mind stupid and things like that, and I would just be don't even go there in your mind. And I think to find something that you are really passionate about and stick with that. School, whatever, and sometimes school, it comes harder to different people, and for me, I found music, and that's kind of how I overcame, or that's where I got my self-confidence from. And I would say find something that you're really passionate about and spend time in that area, because that is where you will get your confidence. And I think having confidence is key. And then I think my third thing would be, if you want to, succeed in school, you can do it. It'll just take more time, and that's okay. Yeah, I don't know.
So there we go. Number one, no comparison, ladies and gentlemen. Stop doing it. That's good advice for all of us. Number two, find your passion and dive into it. That's another good way. And number three, you can do it. So that's your advice right here from Miss Christie Huff. All right, well, one more here. Actually, no, let's do two, because I have something to say about this next one. What drew you to country music? Tell us about that. Being from Arizona, make that make sense for people that maybe don't get it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's so funny. So Arizona, it's it's not the South, but it's very Western. We have
It's the South. I mean,
exactly.
It's hot.
It's
hot in
so
Arizona.
hot. And we have cowboys, all of that kind of stuff is very influenced in the Arizona culture. And I grew up in the era of, when Taylor Swift came out and she started in country, and Carrie Underwood and Miranda Lambert. So these female powerhouse country artists were coming up into the mix that I really looked up to. So, I think my love for country music started with those artists. And then of course I grew in and started listening to like Tim McGraw and George Strait. And my parents' like first date actually was like a George Strait concert. So country music has always just kind of been, you know, around me. And then and then when I sang, like, you know, I would grow up like singing like karaoke and stuff, and I was always drawn to the storytelling of country music. So
Absolutely.
yeah.
It's where good songs live. I'll tell you all about that.
Exactly. Yeah. Yes, I love it.
So the other question here is, you were scheduled to play London in March. Was that for C2C?
Okay, so I played it in February. So I lucked out. I
Tell me about it.
literally was in London February 25th to March 5th. And then I came back, and that's when everything, like if the shows would have been scheduled a week later, there's no way it would have happened. So I was very lucky, was able to go to London. I'm like if 2020 ends up, you know, if we stay in our house the rest of the year, which probably, I don't know what's going to happen, at least London got to happen. I'm just glad that got
Absolutely.
to happen.
Was that your first gig over there in Europe then?
Yeah. Yeah.
Great.
I'm supposed to go back.
How did you find it?
So I went over there and played. So I'm doing a side project with a band. Like, we're called the Kerosene Hymns. So they, like, the leader of that band, I'm like the lead singer, and we like collaborate and write songs and stuff together. But he booked us a show over there. So that's how I was able to get over there. And then while I was there, I was like, well, I'm here. I want to play as many shows as I can. So then I played some Christie Huff shows as well. So it was so fun. Yeah.
What was the best part? Was that your first time to Europe just as a person or as an artist?
No, I've been to Europe before, but that was my first time going for music, which was, I mean, that's a dream come true, right? Like, that's all I want to do is travel and play music. So so that was really, really cool, and it turned into a family affair because my mom, my dad, and my sister came too. So that was fun. Like, kind of turned into like a vacation as well. So yeah, it was really fun, and the people over there are so nice. Like, even like the other bands, talking to the sound engineer, they're like so polite and like, oh, Mike, could you tone down just a little bit, you know? And I'm like, man, maybe it's the accent that makes them sound so nice, but I'm like, I feel like, you know, when I go to a show here, we're like, I don't know, Americans aren't as nice to like everybody.
It's cultural, man. I don't know how to tell you. It's nice for you to say that it was an isolated incident, but I've been going over there for 5 years now, and it's cultural. Trust me. It's cultural. It's different. Yeah. So anyway, what we always do on this podcast, we always highlight, at least we take a moment to highlight one charity that we are working in conjunction with, and the one that you chose this week is a fantastic one. It's actually COVID relief through Spotify. So what Spotify is doing, they launched it to strengthen the efforts of organizations that are already focusing on helping the people who need it most. So it's not that Spotify created its own new thing. In fact, they're just coming alongside organizations that already exist. And so if you do donate to those organizations, you get to choose which organization you pick, and they will match your donation. So it's really, really great. They have already raised up to $10 million, I believe, right now.
Wow.
Just during COVID, which is insane. So you get to pick where your donation goes, and that is even country specific. So they work with a lot of different ones. They have Initiative Music in Germany, Help Musicians in the UK. They have the Irish Music Industry COVID Emergency Relief Fund that they have in there. And then for the States, they have Music Health Alliance, as well as Music Cares, which I know a lot of my friends have gotten some support from during this time. So if you guys at home, if you need help through that organization, or if you would like to donate to the organization to help these musicians while we try to figure out when we can come back and do the thing that we love to do, there's a link in the bio, so please do check that out and take care of that.
Donate.
Yeah, do the things. Anyway, I don't know if I've properly prepared you for this, my dear, but it's time for a little game here that we play on Quarantine with Kenny that's called Whip Up Filters!
Yay!
So what we're going to do is go and click that little face with the sparkles next to it.
Okay.
Let's pull up some filters here. And I just want you to spin. You can find one that you like, or you can just flip and push one at random.
Do one random. Okay. Okay.
And we're gonna try to get. We're gonna do a scene here as characters. So let's see what we've got.
Here we go.
Okay. That's not fun. All right.
Oops.
Oh, you got an alien! Ah!
Alien!
You're an alien head. I love it. Wait, let me. I think I've done
You're
this one.
okay.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, check it out. This is perfect.
you're
Okay.
like a crystal ball? Like
Yes, I'm a crystal ball. I'm gonna try to hide my shoulders. All right, hold on. Or maybe I'm a crystal ball with arms. I don't know what it is. Okay, so I am trying to tell your future you as an alien. So come and ask me questions, and I will get. Okay, is that cool? Is
Yeah,
that the?
okay. Here I am. Should I
That
do
looks
a
so
voice?
fun.
Should I do an alien voice?
You do whatever you want. This is your time, my dear. No, no, no.
Okay.
Here we go. We'll try. Welcome. Look into my eyes and ask me how the future is going to be.
Doo, 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 doo. Will I be able to take over Earth?
That all depends. If you do it now, they're all a bit distracted. They'll all have to stay home. It'd be pretty easy if you thought about it.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I am immune to all disease.
Well, then you're going to have a real good time down there because they're not. What else do you want to know?
Will Mars be the new planet for humans?
Yes, yes, in only 400,000 years.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Well,
I
good thing
know.
I live for eternity.
But a blink in the eye of the alien race. Yes, of course. One more question for me. Do you have anything else you'd like to know?
What will I eat for dinner?
Steak. You must try steak. It's delicious. Okay. Now we know what aliens are all about. I need to put this out. I don't even know how to get off of this thing now, actually. Oh, there we are. Thank you, Christie, for being an alien with us.
There.
It means so much.
Oh, I put another
Yes.
filter, but it's fine.
You know what? It looks pink. It looks
It was pink.
it's
It
all
was in my background.
Is that a favorite color of yours? Pink? Is that the thing?
One of them, yeah, like red, like all of my favorite color, like red and pink, like those shades, you know?
Sunset colors.
Exactly. Yes, and gold. I guess gold should be my favorite color now too.
Speaking of gold, would you be willing to play a song for us today?
Yes, yes, of course.
Let's do
Yes, I am. Bam.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, this is my brand new single, Gold Summer.
Yeah.
Wheels rolling on the Wrangler, cruising on the A1. Malibu Canyon, painted by the racing sun. Blue water in the sand. You holding my hand. No plans, nowhere to go. I know it's gonna be a good sunset sky and a California dreaming. Oh, feeling of my soul washing over me, and it feels like heaven. The road goes on forever, baby. Here at the end of the rainbow, we found a gold summer, gold summer. There's a song on the radio we're gonna remember. Slowing down the hourglass, trying to hold us together. Every bonfire spark, slow dancing in the dark. Baby, in your arms is paradise. Gonna shine like gold. Sunset sky and a California dreaming. Low, feeling of my soul washing over me, and it feels like heaven. The
Christie Huff, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, thank you.
I almost feel like it should be called Rose Gold Summer. Just to keep
I know. I was like, rose gold.
just slip it in there. All the
All the
people
different
love
kinds of
it.
gold.
They're gonna get it. Dude, that's awesome. So tell me, where was the inspiration from that? Where did that come from?
So I wrote Gold Summer. It's funny. So this California summer song I wrote in Nashville in February. So it was like a cold day in Nashville in February. And I was with my co-writers, and I really like one takeaway that I wanted to, leave Nashville with that trip was a summer song. Like I was like, I need to, I was planning ahead. I'm like, I want to write a song, about just kind of my love for California. And, I guess the cliche things to do in California and what summer looks like. It's kind of ironic that I released it this year. No, but so I was in my session with my co-writers on the song, and one of my co-writers actually had a picture of the PCH on his mantle, and I was like, okay, I want to make that picture come to life in this song. And one title, because I keep a bunch of titles like in my notes, and one title I had was Gold Summer. So then we wrote the song.
Ta-da! Smash it up. Feeling the title on the day. Okay, so I want to keep this going as well. This is why I went summer themed with.
Yes, I know. I'm like, I love your lay and everything.
Well, listen, I just figured we needed to pretend, at least for a moment.
Exactly.
Especially in Nashville. I woke up and it was raining, and I was like, nope, we're going whole hog on this.
No.
So I'm just doing a cover song today, but it's one that I cover all the time, no matter the time of year.
Yes.
If you know it, you can sing along. I know it's really, really hard over this.
Here we go.
Nobody on the road, nobody on the beach. I feel it in the air. Summer's out of reach. Empty lakes, empty streets. The sun goes down low. I'm driving by your house. Don't know you're not home. I can see you. Your brows get shiny in the sun. We see you walking real slow with sunglasses on, baby. And I can tell you my love for you will still be strong after the boys are so gone. Never would forget those nights. I wonder if it was a dream. Remember how you made me crazy. Remember how I made you scream. And I don't understand what happened to our love. One day I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna show you what I made of. I can see you. Your brows get shiny in the sun. You got your top pulled back with that radio on, baby. And I can tell you my love for you will still be strong after the boys are so gone. On the road today, I saw a golf foot sticker on a Cadillac. A little voice inside my head said, don't look back, you can never look back. I thought I knew what love was, but did I know? Those days are gone forever. I should just let them go, but I can see you. Your brows get shiny in the sun. You got your hair pulled back. We feel so baby. And I can tell you my love for you will still be strong after the boys are so gone. I can see you. Your brown skin shining in the sun. See you walking real slow and you're smiling to everyone. And I can tell you as I feel to still be strong. To the voice of summer.
Yes, I love that. I love like your version of that, and I love that song. It's so
Yeah,
good.
dude, it's one of the greatest songs I've ever written.
It's so good.
Don Henley knew what he was doing, man. I love that guy so much. Well, hey, thank you so much for joining
Thank
and
you
swapping
so
songs
much.
and chatting with me. Hope you had a great time. I know that
It
I
was
did.
so fun. No, it was awesome.
Well, let's do it again sometime and take
Yes.
care of yourself out there.
I'm so down.
In LaLaLand.
Thank
Eat
you.
some coconuts and go on bike rides and do the things that you love to do. And we will just pretend like we're doing that. I want to thank everybody. Go. Sorry.
No, like, yeah, we'll just pretend. It's fine.
Yeah. Listen, we're gonna go on vacation in our minds. Is
Yes.
What we're gonna do. Thank you everybody for watching at home. We are here every Thursday here for Quarantine with Kenny, with wonderful guests just like Christie.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, it was a freaking blast. But, you know, there's one way that we end the show, and I hope that you remember it. But there is a thing we always do. Do you have a joke for us, Christie?
I do have a joke, and you'll be the judge if it's funny. Okay. Where does a dog go to get another tail? The retail store.
Hey! Have you ever worked in retail?
No, I haven't.
I haven't either, and I bless those people. I would not want to deal with customers. That was a fantastic joke. Thank you so much. Hey, Terry, great to see you. Everybody, it's so good to see you. Be good to yourselves. Christie, be good to yourself, and we'll catch you later on down the road. All the best.
Yes. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.
See you. Cheers.